What's up, my dudes?
What's up,
my
dude?
So, just dealing with the fucking usual last minute dilemmas with the stream.
Oh, dude.
You know how it
Listen,
is.
you're preaching to the choir, my man.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah, actually it wasn't too bad. I mean, to be fair, I've only held up a little bit, but yeah, it was this fucking innocent mistake I made yesterday when I thought nothing of it. Was just usually when I need to like reactivate my webcam, I will like deactivate and reactivate it. There's like a button to do that. But this time, for whatever fucking reason, I decided it'd be a great idea to switch to a different input. In the past, I've done that, and I don't remember having any huge problems with it. But yeah, that's where I say like innocent mistake, and then that ended up like when I switched back to my webcam, it resized the size of it for all of my scenes, which I had like pixel perfect. So that was like an hour fucking fixing that.
Ugh.
Yeah. But
Oh yeah,
we're here.
listen, I've run into that problem multiple times where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start 30 minutes early so that way I'm on time, and then I find out, oh, Steam crashed and it needs to reset. Oh fuck, Streamlabs
Yeah.
completely deleted all of my outputs. Like, this is fucking great.
Yeah, that's the thing, and we talked about this before. It's like you can prepare for like so much, and you can even leave like what seems like plenty of wiggle room for an issue to
yeah.
arise, but you just never know. It can be a 5-minute issue that you can fix, or it can be like an hour thing.
Yeah.
But,
oh, dude, listen, I totally get it. You're fine.
yeah.
You did
But
great.
yeah, we're here. We can do the stuff.
Here. Hell yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I don't think we haven't done this since I went to Arizona.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I was looking through like the previous captures because I had to figure out like which part this was, and yeah, I had to go back quite a ways to find the last one. But yeah, I'm all ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah, dude.
I'm ready to go too. Just you need
I'm
to
set.
hop on PlayStation Network.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. I see the issue. I'm looking at my notifications like, just waiting on you, guy. But totally waiting on me. Yeah, I have my my Xbox plugged in. My Xbox 360 and my Xbox One. Yeah. So no spare direct connection ports. That should be connecting soon.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Listen, we're only a little disappointed in you. It's fine.
I appreciate that. That's what I appreciate about you.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
No, your sister's hot. I said it.
Your sister's hot.
No, your sister's hot. I said it. I regret nothing.
Oh, it's too good. Okay, I think I'm online now.
Custom go that I fucking made. Was it this one? Oh no. No, it wasn't this one. What the fuck? Sorry.
I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV recently.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I'd kind of like to play with you, but I imagine it just takes like...
It's probably the most hand-intensive game that I have.
Oh shit, okay.
Honestly, you would probably really even just like to watch it.
Yeah, I think I would. I watched it a while ago, I remember, but I wasn't like very aware of what was going on.
I finished the main game story, like the original Realm Reborn base game story, yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Very nice.
But it was super cool because Final Fantasy XVI was officially announced at the PlayStation event.
Oh shit. Took me a second to register what you said. Hello.
Yeah, and cool thing about Final Fantasy XVI is, that it is produced by Yoshi P, who's the producer of Final Fantasy XIV. It is made by the team that made the Heaven's Ward expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, but it has Devil May Cry's combat director doing its combat.
Whoa. Okay. So wait, is it going to be an MMO like 14 was?
No, it's a single player experience. It looks like.
Cool. All right. Is there like a trailer out there yet, or?
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
All right, ready when y'all are.
Yeah, we're good to go. And I also just went live.
Ready. Hell yes.
Bitch. Bitch. You don't even know.
Yeah, even. Oh man, I didn't realize. So my Zenny optical like glasses come with their own glasses case, which is dope. But the bottom of the glasses case says "trendy, not spendy." I'm like, fuck yeah. Listen, I've bought 100.
Good. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
I think we're good.
We're so good.
Oh, I have so many levels for the spear grid. Let me fuck around with this for a second.
Fuck all of the speakers or whatever. I
Did I
have to
fuck?
organize all my
Did
shit.
I
No,
fuck?
Did I fuck? Well, no, I'm just trying to make sure I have all of my, like, commissions that I've done, like, saved. So, like, if something happens, like, I have access to them. But, like, I don't remember exactly what customs I've saved. Because, like, I saved a bunch of, like, my newest ones. But I also didn't save any of the actual big sets that I did. So I'm like, oh, fuck, did I save these? Shit. Now I have to go back and look, and this is stupid.
So
Fucking- I
potentially
didn't touch anything.
Potentially dumb question. What's a custom?
So in my world, a custom is usually it's a video. Somebody will be like, "Hey, I want you to do this specific thing." Okay, how would you like me to do this specific thing, and how long would you like me to do this specific thing? And they're like, "This," and I'm like, "Perfect. Okay." So I will make the thing. I will be like, "This is how much money you owe me for this thing." Sometimes people will, what I also do is I'll do trades. I'm like, hey, do you want to buy this thing for me? And then I'll make you this other thing. And that will be our exchange here. And they're like, yeah, that's cool. So, like, sometimes I will do, like, hey, do you want to sponsor this outfit that I'm making? And then I'll make you a whole, like, photo set just based on this outfit. And people are like, yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's great. And that is also a part of what I do. But a custom is what some person is like, hey, I will give you X dollars to do this X thing. And I'm like, perfect. We'll do that X thing for these dollars.
There is a way to unlock a secret cutscene. I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Have you tried pulling my finger?
I've already tried it sucking a dick.
Well, that's not what I said, so I don't appreciate you just glossing over.
Hey, he's just letting us know what research he's done already. I
Alright,
appreciate
What's up,
that.
Owaka?
Oh man, it's Waka.
No, Owaka.
Oh.
What you got for me, asshole?
How's that rib for taking up a place like
Yeah, fuckface. Jesus.
You'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing. What? You buying something from me?
Potentially stupid question. Often
Great.
there are no stupid questions. Can't fucking believe you would even ask say such a stupid thing.
I think there are some stupid questions.
Shit.
But
I don't know, man. Like, the only stupid question you could possibly ask me is... I can't even think of a good one.
yeah, me neither. They're out there though.
Ian,
Every now
oh
and
yeah,
then.
Ian could probably come up with one. Ian, think
Oh.
of a really stupid question you could ask me.
I've got one. Where is the black market?
Did you go outside and you just scream, "Who wants to sell me a gun?"
And
oh
then
man,
the-
I pay $5 for an illegal gun right now.
And then all of a sudden, the black market is your driveway.
There it is. There it is. They just come. They come to your driveway. Little known fact, they actually don't wear black. They wear rainbow, so they're very obvious to see.
Right.
But
Naturally.
like, it's kind of like, it's counterintuitive, you know? There's, black market, you're looking for some shady motherfuckers, and they're the most vibrant
Don't forget to
pieces
smile,
of shit.
remember?
Great.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I'll
Just
try
within
and
a few
remember.
seconds, you got some big dude pulling up, asking you if you want
Yeah.
to see his wares.
Exactly. Have you ever, like, the merchant from Resident Evil? Basically like that.
like from all Resident Evil games? I don't think I know this
Oh,
guy.
sorry, I meant to say 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't ever
What are you
seen 4.
lying? What are you selling? Ian knows. Dude, he's a very sketchy looking dude. So, I mean, I don't think we have the budget for that, so.
Well, it's just because if I have ice stuff equipped, I'm not gonna be able to fucking do anything.
Who did I send this to this person?
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
You need to index
no,
my.
that's bad. That's very bad.
Alright.
Oh
Wait,
shit, super
mistake.
not good.
Super not good. Oh man, I'll send you this picture, Austin. It's probably the most safe for work photo I've done, but it's also like really cute. I got a bunch of tiny bottles of margaritas yesterday, and I decided that I was feeling particularly like hickey, so I like made a whole like Margaritaville like picture like set in my kitchen, and then I just got drunk with Bulbasaur, and it was great. It was wonderful. It was good.
Me and Pokemon 001 over there. We're good pals.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
it
a
was
little
great.
while ago, I realized that I had missed like 8 primers, so I said fuck it, and I loaded the game where I have all of the primers.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
now
that's fair.
we have the full Albed library.
sweet.
Seriously, a wedding's not supposed
How many
to
did you
make
miss?
feel this bad, huh?
Come on,
How
don't say
many
that.
primers did you miss?
That's, I think
say
I
what
missed
I
like
want ever
5
since
or
I was a
6.
kid.
Ooh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're an adult now?
We gotta be more
You
careful.
know it.
Yeah, dude.
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared.
Right?
Jeezy, and stay focused when we're talking about random shit all of the time.
Yeah, no, what the fuck? We need to stay on topic at all times, Ian. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hi there. Would you look at this? They always leave me behind.
It's because they hate you.
Oh, you want me to
Trees
scratch
hate
it?
you, did you know that?
All of them.
There.
That's why I never go outside.
Every
How'd you know
that's
what
right,
you wanted?
every
The
single
tree's
one.
pissed on me every day.
I've always been able to tell how chocobos
Wait.
feel.
Uh,
Maybe I'd make a better chocobo than chocobo
yeah.
night, huh?
But
Me
that
too.
doesn't happen
What
to
job
you.
do you see me?
No, me too.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wait, what did he just ask?
You know,
Why
I
was he
might just
asking?
give it a try.
What? Kyle?
He was asking, hey, do you see me being a chocobo knight or just like
Oh,
a
okay.
breeder? I'm like, you're not cut out for this. You need to be a breeder. And he's like, yeah, you know, I think you're right.
Did we just like save that dude's life?
Yeah, I think I did actually.
That's awesome.
I just realized I'm putting all of the timestamps on my shit as 2019, not 2020. I'm like, oh fuck. Damn it.
Yeah, at this point, might as well just like start prepping for 21. we're
I mean,
we're
right?
almost there.
I should just preemptively just start doing that to all of my
Yeah, exactly. If it's taking you this long to catch up to 2020, maybe just start doing
like,
21.
Here's the thing. I have like a bunch of files that are all under 2020, and for some reason I just did 2019 for like this last batch of shit I uploaded. So I'm like, alright,
Yeah.
whatever, bitch. I mean, okay.
No, I
Yeah,
get that
hoping to
though.
go backwards.
Like every now and then, just in the middle of the year, you'll be like, "So it's 2016, right?" Or it won't go that far back, but like last year.
Yeah, we went backwards 4 years, right? No,
Uh-huh.
it happened recently. It was basically like, daylight savings.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody just
Exactly how
agreed
it
to go
works.
back 4 years.
Right, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everyone consecutively. It's kind of like leap year like that, actually.
You just keep rubbing that armor plate, dude.
Okay. Well, okay. Oh, fuck. That's not the
Okay,
right.
let's fucking go.
Okay, let's go.
Lady
Okay.
Una,
That's
we weren't expecting. We were surprised you decided to come so soon.
I know, it's all over, and it froze. Now it's slippery.
Lord Seymour sends his
Ew,
apologies
I hate
for
that.
having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying,
Oh my lord.
even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Wow, we're in top form today, guys.
Man, this movie clip is really compelling stuff.
Well,
Oh, God.
we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you
And
to
suck
wait
the
here
fuck out of each
a
other's
little
assholes.
while longer.
What?
I'll send someone to escort you.
Guado tradition.
Yeah.
And
That's how we say hello.
one of the Guados is
Exactly
like,
how it goes.
no it's not. Shut up.
Sorry.
We're starting this,
With
Jerry.
your line.
We agreed.
Yeah, listen, we already said,
Yuna.
right? God.
Yes, sir. Oh no!
Where is all my shit? Oh man. Found all my shit, guys. It's right here. Oh, awesome. Do you want to hear about these delicious treats that we got yesterday?
Sure.
So Ian and I went to this nice fancy bakery in Salt Lake, and we got a pistachio marzipan cheesecake.
No, it was
And-
just marzipan.
Oh,
It was just
just-
marzipan.
Are you sure that
what
tastes
even-
like pistachio?
What
There
is
was
that?
No, there was no. Well, marzipan is part pistachio, I think, but it was not cheesecake.
Alright, I lied. It was just pistachio marzipan cake.
What is that though? I've never heard that before.
So marzipan is a type of like sweet cream cheese.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Like, it's technically like just a cheese on its own, but it's a very creamy, like, almost kind of like butter consistency. But a lot of bakers use it for like fondants and like to get the kind of like cheesecakey like texture without it being like get super rigid when it's like cool.
Okay, so I've
really
probably
good.
had it before then in cheesecake.
Yeah. Probably. Well,
No,
in
you're
fancy
thinking
cheesecake.
No, you're thinking of mascarpone, Bev.
Oh fuck, I am. You're right. Shit, you're right. Mascarpone is the cheese that's really sweet.
Okay.
I lied to you, Austin.
Fucking, what is
Marzipan.
this? Jesus.
Yeah, it's not even, it's not pistachio, but they used pistachio fondant on the top of it. It's sugar, honey, and almond meal. And then they add almond extract to give it more almond flavor.
Okay.
So what they did was they took that and layered it with, like, almond whipped cream. Like almond extract whipped cream, and then put pistachio, like, fondant on top. And it was fucking dope.
Yeah, that sounds fire.
Marzipan is a confection consisting primarily of sugar or honey and almond meal, sometimes augmented with almond oil.
I want to be augmented with almond oil. Augment me up.
Thank you.
However, I got a passion fruit cheesecake topped with white chocolate, and
Lady
that
Yuna.
was delicious. Amazing.
Damn.
That one was cheesecake. Everything else I lied to you about.
The passion fruit cheesecake was fucking dope. Oh, apparently the primer didn't load, I guess. Oh well. They have a fucking gun!
Oh god! Are you gonna be able to handle the gun?
I think so.
Did none of the primers load, or just the,
Oh no!
just some?
Translation?
Huh?
It's gonna use an anti-magic
Like,
field
did
on
none
us.
of your primers carry over, or just some of them?
I don't know.
Shit. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
What is happening? What is this?
What is going on?
Well, you see, we got a big old giant scary fuck trying to blast brains out of these 3 dudes.
You got a big old scary fuck.
So you see that floaty fucker up there?
I do.
That prevents me from using any magic whatsoever.
Okay.
What a
Fucking ass.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing none of these 3 guys know anything about magic.
Yeah, thank God.
Damn it.
In for it, man.
Damn it.
Hell yeah.
Can you hand the controls to me on one of those, and I want to try it out? Like,
I'd have to do it before
yeah,
I'd have to do it before I finish this design thing.
yeah, like
Oh,
make
you're
me
using power break?
select
That's
it.
stupid.
I'm just, it would help me like understand how frustrating it is for you if I got to try it 1 or 2 times, you know? Because are you just like trying to press like X on each like row? Okay. Does it stop immediately or does it take a little bit? Like,
It takes a little bit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, and see that's the thing. It's like it's hard to gauge that when I don't see you pressing X on the other side.
Yeah, when you are fiddle fucking around and not really putting that much effort into it, like, Austin just doesn't understand, like, why you're frustrated.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's alright, Austin, I got you. Did you not download this file? Don't fuck me on this. Okay. Didn't get fucked on this, guys.
On what?
Just like, I have a hard drive that I try to keep all my shit on. Just because, like, I have a lot of shit that I make. I don't know if you know that. And it takes up a lot of space on the computer.
Same.
I try to move all of my streams and everything else that I do onto my hard drive. Just so, like, when we're like, oh shit, the computer's running like garbage, I'm like, alright, go ahead and delete all of my streams so we don't have to have them on the computer.
Is it like an external hard drive?
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
So, what I'm doing here is while it's really fucking hard to take care of this guy with the strategy that I'm doing, if I blow up that dude up there that causes magic to not be cast, he has a chance of doing a one-hit KO that'll wipe out my team.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I'm equipping everyone with lightning stuff.
So you said if you attack that thing, it's blocking magic. There's a chance of everybody getting.
Yeah,
a
if I
one-hit
kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why you're avoiding it. Okay. Has there been anything else in the game that can like straight up just one-hit KO our whole team like that?
No, this is the first time.
Okay. Do you know what the likelihood is of that happening?
Not super big, but big enough.
It's enough, right?
It's enough.
Yeah. Damn it.
Have you guys played any Fall Guys?
I have.
I have so much money.
Hell yeah! I'm glad to hear. Yeah, what are your thoughts? You know, just like good or bad, right off the bat.
I am enjoying it.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just tried it yesterday for the first time. Finally.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's great.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, so I have it on PC, but the idea is, so the developers say that eventually they'll add like crossplay. So.
Hell yeah, I would love that. If we could have crossplay like they do with Dead by Daylight, that would be hot.
What kind of crossplay does Dead by Daylight have?
All of it.
Hell yeah, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Well, I think it was in the last month or so. Implemented crossplay for PC, for Xbox, and PlayStation, for everything.
Ooh, okay.
So it's been super sick because I have been able to play Dead by Daylight with the friends who actually have it on PC, and they can stop bitching that I have to buy it on Steam.
Fuck yeah.
It's great.
I might play it on Xbox then, come to think of it, but
Yeah.
I'd have to buy it again on Xbox.
I mean, that would be a bit of a butt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. I was bummed out that I missed when Fall Guys was free on PlayStation 4 last month.
Oh, dude,
Like,
yeah. That sucks.
I'm usually pretty good about getting the free games on like Twitch and Xbox and PlayStation, but there were two really good ones. Like Modern Warfare 2 was my shit back in the day, and Fall Guys.
I got that. I was so excited.
Yeah. Wait, what's going on?
Oh, I restarted because that was going to take forever, and I might have run out of healing items.
Okay. Fair enough.
Are you fucking up the gameplay? Yeah, is that what's happening?
No, I'm just going to be,
Don't
Saving
fuck me on
time.
this. What videos do I not have? That one.
So, this other strategy that I'm going to be trying to do involves Lulu. But I need to make sure she's at a specific stat, and if she's not, I'm going to need to do a bit of grinding.
Okay. What's this other strategy?
So, I take out the Negotiator, which is the thing that didn't allow me to use magic, right? I take that out, and then get off 4 lightning attacks on the thing before it has a turn. Not before it has a turn, but before it casts Mana Beam. Because what'll happen is once it takes 4 lightning attacks, another Negotiator will spit out, and the machine won't be able to use Mana Beam, which is the one-hit KO thing. It'll just negate
Okay.
it.
Tricky.
So what it basically is she Lulu has to have 21 or more agility.
In order to get all 4 in. Okay. Where are you like getting this info from?
I'm just reading through some old stuff that I had.
Okay.
She has 7, so that sucks.
That's a bit of a bummer.
So these are like old notes that you've kept?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I was gonna say, Dead by Daylight is like, that's kind of a perfect game to have on crossplay since there's not really any advantage to like PC players or controller players. You just, yeah, it's like the same controls throughout.
It really is, and I mean, I love it. It's funny. I've had a lot more people start being like, "Oh man, I think I want to play it with you." I'm like, just know it's a garbage fire, and you'll probably only play it because it's fun to play with other people and to realize how shitty the game is with other friends. Like, that's really the joy you get from it. Like, but, I mean, it's so much fun. That's the thing. The best way to play it is with other people you know. Like, playing it with randos is always a toss-up, but if you play it with a group of friends, like, you'll still run into killers who are just dickheads, but, like, the chance for you to actually enjoy playing the game is so much higher if you play with other people who also like to play with you. It's great.
So is that mainly what makes it like shitty to you guys? Is just like the shitty players sometimes and like.
It's definitely a part of it. Like, I mean, especially with survivors and killers, like, it's a toss-up. Like, sometimes you'll have survivors who are just dickheads who will rage quit. Like, I mean, when I'm playing with randos, there's usually a couple things that'll happen where they'll just tunnel and they'll only do generators and not give a fuck about anybody on the hook. And it's like, okay, cool, well, I'm just gonna die now, I guess. You'll have people who, when they get their first hook, they'll just rage quit out of the game.
They all...
Like, I mean, the other thing is, like, you'll have people who will just go AFK, and then you just won't have them for the round, and then they'll die, like, instantaneously. So it's like, oh, great, that sucks.
Okay.
And then, I mean, killers are their own bag of cluster, because, like, the game itself is very heavily, like, for, like, survivors, like, winning. But there's a lot of things that killers can do to just ruin any chance you have on having a good time and enjoying the round, even if you lose.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
there's one thing that they recently did where there was a problem where there was a perk that let you just have no terror radius as a killer. So you could just come up on someone, stab them, and then you would have the, like, alert that they were there. But, like, they could sneak up on you at any time and just stab you. And you're like, great, I have no indicator there. Yeah, it sucked. They recently did away with it. Like, you can still make it tiny as shit. But now, like, you can't have no terror radius and just sneak up on people out of nowhere. But, I mean, there's still perks that, like, killers can, like, just shit on you with, because they're just super overpowered and make it very easy for them to get at least a kill in the round.
Yeah.
And there's hook camping that's always fucking shitty. I don't care who you are, if you're a hook camper in Dead by Daylight, you're a piece of shit.
So yeah, it sounds like there's just lots of like little flaws and ways that you can make the game like trolly.
It just comes with the asymmetricalness of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, when you have killers and survivors who are just playing the game, you know, for the sake of playing. I think Ian disconnected because I just hear him yelling in the bucket.
Yeah, I just barely heard him too.
That's great.
What
happened?
That shit.
Dude,
Oh, I love that.
I don't know what's up with Discord recently. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's not just like my calls with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, no,
I
my phone
run into it.
always does this, and for some reason, just decides to not transmit my voice anymore
Yeah, I mean,
on my
it's just,
phone.
it happens with me during streams. I have people come in and out. I mean, it's just, all the server outages and shit, like, there's all sorts of shit.
It happened with Skylar recently too, when we were playing GTA. So yeah, I'm prone to like think it's more of a Discord issue.
Yeah, I agree.
You just seen it happen so many times.
I'm with you, Austin.
With you.
I said it like yeah, if you play Dead by Daylight with people who intend to just like play the game and like do their best, like, oh yeah, you have a great time. There are games I play where like even if I lose, like if the killer is just really actually good, I'm like, dude, this is great. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, obviously my favorite types of killers are the shitbags who like will DM you at the after a round and just shit on you. I'm like, those are my favorites.
Those are the ones that
get
really
that
stick with you.
I get that a lot, especially on console. Like, console killers will absolutely DM me and they'll be like, haha, you were an easy kill. I'm like, oh no, you hurt my feelings. What am I going to do? Like, I mean, I had a killer from one of my rounds come in after an absolute bumblefuck of a round one day. And he was like, yo, what happened? I'm like, shit happened, don't worry. Like, thanks for playing, you were really cool, I really appreciate it.
So I actually just made like kind of a connection with that game that I haven't before. I'm like, so one of my favorite things to do in Reach is firefight, and like recently, specifically, doing kind of an asymmetrical like game type, I guess, similar to Dead by Daylight, where you're fighting like the elites, playing as somebody. And yeah, it's really that same kind of thing where you just have one player like sneaking around, and it would be nice to do it in like I guess a private match where we have like all of the survivors and what's it called? The monster, the hunter?
Yeah, the killer.
The killer. Yeah, just to have that be like all people that are in the Discord call together. So you have the killer just like being quiet as he's going around slaying us, and we're all just freaking out.
Totally.
Like, yeah, I would love to set that up sometime, try and do like an actual private match.
Yeah, and you can. Like, you can set it up where you can have all 4 survivors, and you can have a killer, and y'all are just sitting there shooting the shit while, you know, your best friend's trying to murder you. It's great.
And now that it's crossplay, that'll be easier than ever.
Hell yeah.
Cast your spells, not...
Huh.
Ian recently started playing with me and a couple friends in my Discord, and it's fucking so much fun. Like, it's just great. However, we have found recently, we don't think Ian's PlayStation handles anyone outside of the US well. Like, at all. We tried to play the other night. It's super weird, because, like, Ian and I played Dead by Daylight together with other people, but, like, the other night we tried to play it with a couple of my buddies that I've been playing with a bunch. And every time he would load into a round, his PlayStation would immediately crash because it was overheating. And we're like, what the fuck? That's never happened before. We've run this game many times before this. Why is it just shooting it out now? So we're like, cleaned it out. We're like, okay, we'll move it. We'll give it to a better, like, ventilated area. We'll clean it out super good. It should be fine. Started it back up. I was like, load into a round just to see if you can even, like, get into one. If you can, like, cool, we should be golden. So I loaded in, got into a round easy. Like, we finished our round, got back to it. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's get back into it. Load into the next round. His shit does the exact same thing. And I'm like, fucking, I don't understand. You just played a game. He's like, yeah. I'm like, your PlayStation, like, Pro should not be struggling this much.
It's
He's
just...
like, yeah, it's also like a year old.
It's super closed off to the rest of the world. It only wants to
guess.
play with fellow Americans.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe your PlayStation is just racing against Aussies, and my buddies were just like, yeah, I mean, that's fair. Aussies do suck. However, he gets to just watch us stream it together now, and he still has a great time. They are, like, some of, like, the funnest dudes to play with. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Aussies really don't suck.
They don't. What was it? They were just like, yeah, man, everybody hates Aussies. I'm like, that's not true. Like, one of my favorite people in middle school is an Aussie. He told me it was okay to cry on my period because periods suck. And the exact responses I got were, what a cuck. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. And I'm like, what?
Wait, back in the
like,
day,
yeah.
that's what they were saying? Or...
No, that's what they said to me as I told this story. I was just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
And that was the joke. And that was the joke.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, no, man, what are you talking about? Aussies are super cool. I knew an Aussie once who was super nice to me in middle school. Well, he sounds like a cuck. Yeah, that guy sounds like a piece of shit. And I'm like, hey, fuck you guys.
Yeah, there was this Australian dude. I feel weird saying Aussie.
Hey, Austin.
What's that? Yeah? Okay.
Never mind. He changed his mind. He doesn't want to tell you.
Well... What if I wanted to?
Okay, that sucks, I guess.
Shit.
What?
Go for it. You hit X on the yellow ones.
Oh! Okay. On the yellow ones? That's what you're aiming for?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, yellow ones.
Okay. So, like...
So just select element reels and then just aim for the yellow ones.
Okay, I'll just do it once to try it out. We'll just see how it goes.
Fuck it up.
Fuck! God damn! This is... Okay,
Yep,
alright.
see?
Yeah, way harder than it looks. Yeah, can I try that like 1 or 2 more times? Some...
I need to overdrive 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, there's no rush, but...
Okay, you can hand the controller back to me now.
Oh. How do you?
I think I can just take it back, hold on.
Okay.
Fuck you. He's not asking, he's taking.
I prefer that, actually. Take.
You.
You go back to the share play menu and then you relinquish control, I think.
Okay. I don't see any option that seems to be like that. Like I can leave the share play, switch to share play game screen, play together.
Oh, there we go. Take controller back. I got it.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, I'm being interrupted,
Stupid
bitch.
machina. They sealed their magic away
fuck
too.
them.
This fight is so fucking annoying.
I like how it never uses its main cannon. It's just like shooting with a little
Well,
gat.
that is the mana beam that it uses.
Right. But we just
Yeah,
never seen
it
that.
does. Yeah. Excuse me. Calls for a margarita.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Guess
Oh,
it's that
jeez.
time.
It is, man. It's the time for my tiny bottles of Chi-Chi's original margarita made with tequila and triple sec.
Oh shit, did you send me that
Yeah.
picture? I
I
never
did.
checked. Okay.
Oh, it's actually just in the Discord.
Right.
You can't see shit. It's just me and Bulbasaur vibing. He's got sunglasses on. He's having sunglasses.
Dude, someday your Bulbasaur and my Ivysaur need to hang out.
They do, man. When we go camping, we'll bring both of them.
Hell yeah.
They'll be our hiking buddies. It'll be wonderful.
Main cannon.
So, like, it's kind of hard to gauge the size, actually. About how big is that? Oh, those are, like, a pair of sunglasses around him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is probably, like, if I'm going on size, he's probably not more than, like, 4 or 5 inches tall. And then he's probably about the same size, like, wide. Or
Okay.
length, I should say. He's not very wide.
I think my Ivysaur is, like, a little smaller than yours.
That's really funny. I have a big Bulbasaur and you have a tiny Ivysaur.
Yeah, right?
We should get an even tinier Venusaur.
Obviously.
The evolution has gone backwards.
Yes.
There we go.
So I got Crunchyroll recently, and
Oh, yeah?
boy was that a good decision. Like,
Good.
yeah, I just got the free trial. Like, I forgot that, like, of course, they would have that kind of a service. So I watched. It was only 2 weeks, of course, but that's what I'm in right now. I am just like making the most of it, and I'm most definitely gonna continue it afterwards because, yeah, like this has been very worth it. But so I started actually mainly because of a recommendation to watch this anime that's only on Crunchyroll, God of High School. You guys heard of it?
Oh, okay. I have not.
I highly recommend it, and it's just started. So there's like only 11 episodes out right now, and a new one will be coming out tomorrow. So it sounds like they're coming out every week. But yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah, stoked to watch more of that. But once I finish that, I realized they have more Hunter x Hunter on there. And so now I've been just like plowing through the rest of Hunter x Hunter that wasn't available on Hulu. But I also recently realized they have all of JoJo's on there. So I
Yeah,
can
they do.
finally watch the new season. So, yeah, I'm like way too deep into Hunter x Hunter right now though. Like, I'm fucking loving this show. So yeah, it's definitely gonna have to wait until at least like this whole story arc that's going on with Hunter x Hunter comes to a close. But yeah, sometime
That's
soon.
right.
Here.
JoJo's not going anywhere.
So
Part 6 hasn't even been animated yet. Like, it can't go anywhere.
okay, but there is plans to, of course, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
but sure. So is it?
Ah, you
Well,
fucker.
so, like, here's the thing. Like, there are plans to animate Part 6. Like, absolutely. There has been no confirmation that, like, they have started to or when it will be. So, like, what is it? There's a Twitter, and there's all sorts of shit everywhere of, like, how many days it's been since Part 6 has not been confirmed. And, like,
Okay.
I think somebody on one of the subreddits Ian follows was drawing pictures of all of these different characters from, like, JoJo until Part 6 was confirmed. And I think they've since stopped because they're like, alright, well, who else do I do now? Like, fucking, like, Stone Ocean hasn't been announced. This is fucking, grr.
Okay. But yeah, just based on like its success, I feel like it sounds like everybody kind of feels like it's safe to assume there'll be more.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that it will happen. It is just when people are antsy is really what it comes down to.
How recent was the last season again?
It finished in mid 2019.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, still pretty recent. Very recent. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just fucking stoked to catch up.
Oh yeah, it's so good. The newest season of JoJo is phenomenal. Ugh. Wake me.
Can't wake up.
Can't wait.
Save me.
The interruption was the best part.
That's how the song goes.
Guys, we should do a cover.
Oh man.
Just us talking and not at all in sync.
Absolutely. Spoken word cover.
Alright, this thing's dead. This thing's dead.
Nice.
After this move, it's dead.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Bap.
God, I fucking hate that fight, dude. It sucks so bad. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm beached.
Milady.
Very cool.
You're at like a 9. I'm gonna need to bring it down to at least a 4. At least a 4.
Tudrek je moha, Captain.
I told him I was a guardian.
I want you to know,
Well,
Artorias
yes, I
heard you
had
make
to,
that
really.
noise, stopped
How come you
trying to
speak
get up
out
on the
bad?
bed, and then went back
Why?
outside.
He's like, maybe I'm good.
I'm all bad.
He's like, shit,
And that
should I be
was my brother.
concerned? Like,
Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Albed I heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Albed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means?
alright. I don't like that
Sin
bitch,
was
and
born
that
because
song has
people
been
use
stuck in my
machina.
head for like days
You
now.
got proof? Show me
It's
proof.
trash. What it fucking is.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's
Do you
not
guys ever
good
like
enough.
wake up with a random song
Yevon says
stuck in
this,
your head?
Yevon says that.
Yes.
Can't you think
Like,
for yourself?
That happens very often.
Well, then you
to
tell
me.
me.
It'll just be
Very
like,
Where
often?
sin come from, huh?
yes,
I-
muchos often.
I don't
Those-
Muchos
Bad
often.
mouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
yes.
It doesn't mean you should do whatever
Yeah,
they say.
like
that's
it's literally as if you're going
will ever
throughout
change
like
that way.
my whole iTunes
Nothing has to
library and
change.
just hit the shuffle all
You
button.
want sin to keep
Okay.
coming back?
Yeah.
There might be a way to stop it, you know?
But then
Sin
what,
will be
what's
gone
really
once
bad
we
is if
pull
I
off
listen to
past
that song,
mistakes.
then I'm done.
When?
Like for the
How?
day, I'm gonna have
If we
that
keep
song
faith
in my head.
Yevon's teachings, it
So
will be gone one day.
I gotta kind of
Why
choose
do
wisely.
I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes,
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Albed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Albed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean,
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Albed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the
Get
Albed.
fucked, bud.
Waka, just get fucked.
Let him go.
Yeah, exactly.
Give him time to think.
Sorry. You've done nothing to apologize for.
Waka's
All
just
right,
a racist
let's
fuck.
ride.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
You sure you know how to
Yeah, no,
drive
don't
this?
don't think about it too much.
I love volleyball and white people.
Better than
That's
Kamari.
nice. I don't think they're on
Funny,
off.
funny thing is, they're kind of mutual. They're almost mutually exclusive.
Yeah,
No, mutually inclusive.
yeah. Yeah, there
Sorry
you go.
about Waka.
He didn't have to be so mean, yeah? I almost cried.
Riku.
Just kidding. It's okay. At least you're still nice. Hey, do I look like Uni, you think? Well, my dad's sister is Uni's mother. You get it?
Ah, I had no idea. If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess you're regarding your family then?
Yuna's not the only one.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
we
guess
all been
you got
working
your
to
family
protect
then.
all of the summoners.
Alright!
Summoners are, well, you could say that they sacrifice
Don't worry.
themselves to,
I
well,
grew up. My
to bring
mom.
happiness to Spira.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Mom!
yes?
I barf!
Sacrifice themselves?
You know, the pilgrimage. It, takes a lot out of you.
Oh, right. But you know, Yuna's real serious about being a summoner.
I don't know why
For
everyone.
Yuna? Well, the pilgrimage
Okay,
kind of
whatever.
means everything to her.
You'll find out.
You are gonna help her too, aren't you, Riku?
I don't know why
So you shouldn't say that
everyone,
Yuna's sacrificing herself.
mostly, either.
Yeah.
Riku?
Uh-huh.
I hope you're right.
I can't say anything without spoiling the story, so I'm not gonna do that.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
Yes.
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 Yep.
Yes.
Look, yes.
Who the fuck's this nerd? I got $400.
Nice. You're just like, a nerd, give me your lunch. It's like, okay.
Give me your lunch money. Oh.
And then she looks at me and goes, "Man, you look hungry. Here's some lunch."
I'm gonna go save the world, I need that.
Yeah, man. Do you know how hard saving the world is, dude? Brad,
Fucking
you don't even know.
need to
The
eat
likes of her are
everybody's
not
soggy
welcome in this
pee
hallowed
day.
place.
She is a guardian.
An Al Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Get the fuck out of the way,
Very well.
dumbass Fisk motherfucker.
Yeah. What he said.
Only louder.
They all just like walk by and spit on him.
Kamara fucking wipes his ass and slaps him in the face.
That's right.
Ah, there you are.
Jesus!
So, Lady Yuna
Oh,
is getting married. You shouldn't kid around about these things.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials
fuck.
with Maester Seymour.
I think this might be why we're all friends, guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You know, my window is cracked, like, this whole summer. So if somebody were to just, and like, you can totally just walk up and be, like, right outside my window if you wanted to. I mean, it'd be kind of weird, but, like, you could do that. So, I'd like to imagine sometimes that, like, somebody just walks
What if
up here
I-
This
casually
may well answer
and
a few
hears that
questions.
and
If I,
then
like,
turns around.
Climbed up to your window, like
Yeah.
not where your deck is, but like climbed up to one of your windows that's just like bare wall, and just go, oh.
What I'm about to tell you is the
Well, I
unclouded
think I would
truth.
promptly...
I swear it on my
move out.
honor as a Guado.
You probably
Listen
should.
to me very
Maybe not your
carefully,
pants, just something.
for I shall
No,
tell you the
I would
truth about my
promptly
son
move out.
Seymour.
Okay.
His mind is closed even to
I'd
me.
be like, well...
a maester
No, actually,
of
something
heaven.
similar to that has happened. Like, I've
I
had
can
dudes
feel
come out
the
at, like,
flames
fucking
of
3 a.m.
darkness
just
burning
making
in his
sounds.
heart.
Just outside the porch.
He is using
Like,
Guado.
Great.
yeah, it's wonderful.
Summon.
I think it might be. I think
If
it might
he
be
is
Ian,
not
but you know.
stopped, he
I,
will surely
uh,
bring destruction
I don't know
and
which one I
chaos
hope
to
for
Spira.
more.
Yeah,
I
you know
will
what? I kind of don't know if I
leave
like
this
either of
world
those
soon.
answers, but I
Yeah.
mean, I guess if I had to pick, it would be
Killed
Ian.
by
I would
my
prefer.
own son.
What if you were waiting
But
for
I
one
do
of your
not
neighbors
fault
to
him.
cross over the front of your porch,
Because
right?
I was not wise
And you
enough.
just take a half-eaten sandwich,
has
throw it out
suffered
the window in front of
and
them,
become
and then close the
twisted.
blinds.
I could not protect him and his mother
You know,
from
I've
the
done that,
world
and
its
it didn't really
cruelty.
seem to...
I will accept death as punishment.
They didn't really
for
seem
my
to like
deeds.
it a whole
But
lot. I didn't really
whoever
get too
is
much of a
watching
response.
What if
I
you like
implore you to
threw
stop,
it as hard as you can
Seymour.
at the railing so it
Stop,
exploded out into the parking
my
lot
son.
below?
Now that is a winner of an idea. I'm gonna have to try that next time.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Do you think I should say anything or just kind of like
Without
stare
us.
at them briefly before I do
No.
it?
Where you go?
Close the blinds,
You saw
scream
it, didn't you?
airborne
Seymour's bad
diarrhea.
news.
There we go.
Leave it at that.
But
There
he's
we
a
go.
maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka.
I tell you, dude,
This
the
can't be
candidates for like the title of these videos that you guys give me sometimes. There's some good ones to pick from.
It's good to pick one.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's shitting his pants. Look at him. He's such a scared little piss baby.
Ronso, he
fisted you?
hear about this.
Pissed me, Daddy.
Hey, the Maester Seymour.
I love how
Daddy.
this guy
How are
comes
you,
in.
lady? I wonder if that means just like lady.
No, you get back here. I had to buy a lot of shit.
Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh jeez.
Ah, jeez.
That was like half
Ah,
your monies.
fuck. That's fine.
Kimari's up ahead.
I needed
Go.
healing items very bad.
Right.
That was almost out.
We will protect Yuna from anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
It's happening, you motherfucker. Stop not believing it.
It must be done.
No! Don't tell me what to do. I don't have to
Waka,
leave
just
back
shut
in the
up. Waka.
Walker, shut your fuck. Hold on, can I leave?
Shut your mouth!
I can leave. I think I missed some items now I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Well, fucking don't do that.
Yeah, this
You
right
ever
here.
thought about that?
Nice.
$5,000.
Ooh.
I think there's one over here too. No. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. And 2x potions. This guy's gone. That's too bad. And in this room, I think there's an item as well.
So why did that kid just like give you money for no reason?
I don't
didn't really
know.
have time to read the dialogue. Okay.
It was outbid, so I don't think you could have.
Oh, okay. He's just like, oh look, some random dude. Here's my life savings.
Hey, yo, I have terminal cancer. Take all of my savings of $40.
I'm about to jump off this bridge.
Toodaloo!
You're just like, okay, thanks for the money.
Alright, thanks again. Bye!
This game is great.
This is a good game. This is great.
Especially for all the things that it doesn't actually do. But that
Right?
I say it does.
I like, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 1 recently, and fuck, dude, everyone always laughs because they're just like, you say you love this game, but you shit on it a lot. I'm like, it's because this game has a lot of fucking stupid shit, alright? This game does a lot of
Fuck,
dumb
I
things.
forgot to level up my people. I'm going to shit my pants.
Seymour!
Please don't.
Please be silent.
That's Ian's
Lady
new thing
Yuna
he's been
prays
saying.
to the
Whenever he
floor.
gets mildly inconvenienced, he's like, I'm just gonna fucking shit myself. Jesus Christ.
Well, that made
Like,
a loud
could you-
noise. I'm gonna shit my pants.
I'm like, could you possibly not fucking do that at all? Is there a chance you could just, what you're doing, could you not?
Alright, there, I restarted your play. Let me know when you're back.
Oh man, I've banned so many people from my streams. Fuck. Feels good. Feels good, man.
I don't think I've ever banned anybody from my streams.
I've banned a lot of people.
Yeah. No, I'm
like-
back.
Make me!
There's... I shouldn't say a lot. There's always like I feel like it's every like month or so, I will get a new person who's like, I'm gonna be a shithead, and I'm like,
I want to be a
Here's the thing.
shithead.
honestly, like one good example was This actually wasn't that good of an example. I banned them more because I was actually just frustrated and I wasn't willing to deal with them. So I just kicked them out of the stream completely.
We saw Disco's sphere.
I had like a group of 4 dudes come in, and like they were all just being shitty, whatever. I was fully prepared to ignore them until they left because that's usually what happens when they just try to fuck with me. But like a couple of them made like not okay terms of service threats. And I was like, okay. So I took screenshots, I banned them from my stream, and then DM'd our mod. And I was like, hey, I got some threats from these 4 dudes. What would you like to do about it? He's like, oh, don't worry, I've already IP banned them. I'm like, great, thank you. And that was the end of it. So 4 dudes, just because they decided to be shitbags, got IP banned from the entire site.
Wow.
It was wonderful. I was so delighted. Me and that mod are really close. So like whenever I have a problem with anyone, I just have to like nicely be like, hey, this dude was being mean. Do you like, I just wanted to let you know if anyone has any problems with them, like here's their name. He's like, oh, don't worry, I've already banned them from the site. I don't tolerate this bullshit at all. I'm like, hell yeah, thanks my dude.
Well,
delete.
If you're offering your lives,
delete.
I will have to take.
I tell people all the time when they first start streaming.
I'm
like,
trust
listen.
my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt.
Hand right now.
I will fight you too.
I'll give you love.
All right.
I tell people, I'm like, listen, dude, here's the thing. The ban and the mute button are your best friend. I'm like, fuck those people, dude. I'm like, you don't need those motherfuckers around. Like, absolutely not. Like, throw them in the garbage. Like, in front of everybody. So that way they know you take out the trash. Like.
So first off, can I just say I fucking love this song.
Oh, I should like insert my earphones further.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, this is
You may be a maester, but
This is
I will
intense.
still fight.
Your eyes, they burn with resolve. Beautiful.
You are at risk for.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, my sincerest apologies.
Seymour!
I'll give you kisses. I'll give you love.
So that boosted Titus's and Yuna's stats doing that. Now Kamari's in here. We're gonna immediately take him off because these fuckers are gonna fucking try to heal him at literally every chance they possibly can. But if I steal from them, I steal the potions they use to heal.
nice.
You wanna go outside? I'll take you outside. You come a little lop leaves.
Alright, now that I stole all of their healing items, I don't give a fuck. Now if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a what the fuck.
Yep.
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 Wow, that made everything work.
Now, we are going to blast these fuckers down. Magic.
She missed herself.
Well, it's because she already had it on.
Oh, okay. Did you guys want to do a round of Dead by Daylight? 'Cause I'm fine either
It's
way.
up to you,
but...
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine either way,
I'm
but
always-
if we do, we should probably do it
I'm
like
always
soon.
down to play it. Yeah, if you guys would like to, I'm absolutely down. I will always want to play this game whenever it is.
Do you think this fight will be over relatively soon?
Yeah, it'll be over relatively soon.
Ooh, but will there be like a save point afterwards?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, yeah, if there is, are you guys down to just do like maybe one game? And then come back to this?
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I have no issues.
Sweet.
Wrong one again.
Damn it! Damn it! The nut! The nut again!
I think I heard that. Like, I think I heard the nail break. Everything's fine.
This is fine.
There's just disorder everywhere, but everything's fine.
Feel my pain. Come, anima.
This is where it gets fucking sucky.
Yuna, the new Aeon.
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
So now we get to see the new Aeon she fucking got. We don't know its name yet because we haven't named it yet.
Remember this thing from earlier. From that movie part.
Everything's fine.
Oh shit.
No, I said everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, fine. So this is her new Aeon?
Yep. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, fuck. God, I still love this person who subscribed to my account, and their name is Nope None, and I love that. Just because I get to read it as Nope None subscribed. Like, I love the people who get creative with their usernames when they like make accounts or whatever. Like Viking Fart, or there's another really good one I had. Boobs is Happiness was another one that I liked. There's some really solid, just funny ones. I love it. Oh shit.
Dead.
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
Thank you for healing me.
Thanks for touching
Oh,
me.
that killed her instantly.
That's my favorite thing to say in Dead by Daylight. Because, like, the healing animation is, like, you just kind of rubbing your hands on people. And so, like, whenever people, like, come up to heal me or anything, I'm just like, oh, man, yeah, thanks. Get your hands all up in me. Do it.
Thanks for the rubs.
Yep, thanks for the revies. However, when you fuck up a skill check, like, I always imagine that, like, somebody's just taking their fingers and just ramming them straight into your open wound.
Whoops, forgot to rub you instead of trying to fucking shove a fork in your open sore.
It's just so funny every time. Like, whenever somebody fucks it up, it's just the animation of just them throwing up their hands and you screaming. And so I've canonically accepted that when they do that, it's them just ramming their fingers really hard into your hole. Or, like, because, like, with medkits, you can do add-ons and shit. Like, if they have, like, a syringe equipped, they just stab you. Right.
Yeah, I hope that, like, ridiculous heal mechanics never fully leave video games. Like, being able to just get shot a few times in various locations throughout your body, like, could even have one, like, right to the heart. But you just
right?
you just, like, take cover, and then your eyes stop being covered with blood after a few seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, whew, and then you stand back up and start shooting again. Yep.
Like, it's really great. Like, when I play, it's always funny when, like, somebody has been hooked but they keep getting downed and rezzed. I'm like, you've taken a chainsaw to the chest 4 times, but you're fine.
Yeah, for real.
You're probably okay.
You would pity me now?
Oh.
It'd be great if that was her response. Just like, oh, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to do that right then, I just really had to burp.
Yeah, sorry. It's like, listen, I think inappropriately timed bodily functions are like
What
the best.
happened here?
Because, like, sometimes in real life it just fucking happens.
What?
Like, I remember one
What
time
have I
Ian and I were
done?
having this really nice heart-to-heart, and
Wait a
he gave
minute,
me
it's
this
not
big
our fault
hug,
at
and
all.
as I put my arms around him and
Seymour
squeezed,
struck first,
he
he's the
just
bad guy.
ripped the fucking loudest ass.
You did
And I
this?
just looked at him with tears still running down my face. He's
Send
like,
him.
I'm really sorry. I'm trying to hold it.
No,
He's
stop!
like, I mean, but
Stay away
it
from
kind of
me,
made you laugh though, right?
traitors.
I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong.
And then it smelled like ass, and the both of you had to
It-
waft the air.
Yep. Coco was pissed. She was like, dude, I'm down here. How dare you?
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
It won't be that easy. Let's get out of here.
Oh my god, so many level ups. Alright, we gotta do it. What do you think?
What catastrophe of word vomit should we put upon this person's identity forever?
I know.
Do you?
Queen Gulger. Good start.
I mean, listen, I think it's good.
What do you think?
I think we can do a little better.
Okay, okay.
What if we do... What if we do...
But I can't think of a little better.
Hold on, no. Fuck. Oh, I guess I have to think about it.
8 characters.
There's a character limit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's really limiting.
Alright. FRT. Oh.
Okay.
BTT. JR.
That's 9 characters.
Fuck!
Now, hear me out. This is something that I've been kind of saying a lot recently. What about that?
I think we have a winner.
Austin was just in awe.
Do you know what it was, Babu?
What was it?
What's something I say a lot?
Heck?
Nope.
Oh god, hold on. I feel like you definitely have said this to me today, haven't you?
Oh yeah, and Artorias.
God damn
More
it.
Artorias than anything
I
else.
fucking...
I call Artorias.
Yo,
this
is it
quite a bit.
PP stinks?
Yeah, no, it's just
wow.
PP stink.
Oh
That's
god, yeah.
perfect. That confirms you actually do say that a lot.
It's true. It's like every time Artorias comes up to him, he's like, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, PP stink. PP stinky.
Alright, let's hop on a round of Dead by Daylight.
Heck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah,
How's
bud.
how's it going, dude?
Hurry now.
How's it going,
Not so
dude?
bad in you?
Not so bad, yeah? Not so bad.
That was
Fuck
like
yeah,
the
bud.
best running joke throughout that series, just the fucking yeah, just the complete butchering failure of that phrase.
Not so bad, you? Alright, now. Not so bad, you? Not so bad.
God damn it, McMurray, we're gonna get this right one of these times.
Yeah. Wayne Hart! No, you... Hart!
Hurt! No,
Not
no,
bad.
no, not so...
You
go
start first.
you-
Alright. What do you want, McMurray?
Oh, I apparently have an update still going through for this, but it is
How long?
picking up the pace. It said 6 minutes left when I started the sentence, and now it said 3 minutes. Yeah, it's like a minute out. We should be good.
Are you... Gotta have my vape, Artorias.
Okay, it's like 10 seconds
He was
out.
on my vape. My vape was up his ass.
Oh, okay.
Austin has some questions. Austin has some concerns.
I mean,
I need to get my hand under here. You cuck bird.
You cuckbird.
cuck doesn't fall far from the bird.
Ha!
Now he's leaving because he's pissed at me.
Might have had something to do with that vape you shoved up his ass.
Yeah, have you considered?
No.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Because of that. Alright, so I completely forgot the controls. I know left trigger is crouch.
Yeah, left trigger's crouch.
Right
left
bumper's the action.
bumper's sprint.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's sprint and it's also for your skill checks.
Oh, is it? I thought right
Yeah.
or R1 was
No,
for the skill checks.
R1, holding R1 does a thing, L1
Yes.
is the skill check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you get the skill checks, you'll do L1. When you actually go to like repair, it will prompt you to hold R1, and then R2 will be fuck. I always forget what R2 is because I don't usually use it. Oh, I think for R2, if you have a tool like a toolbox or a medkit, it will let you use that.
Or a flashlight, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
R2 is for all your item uses. R1 is for like general healing and like repairing stuff, and then L1 and L1 and L2 will be your crouch and your sprint.
Sweet.
And look, I prestiged.
You did?
I did. I'm gross.
You're completely covered in blood now. I'm only mostly covered in blood.
I'm like 90% covered in blood.
Shit.
What a pleasant way to show experience. I'm completely blood free.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so that's it. I'm not missing anything else from the controller.
I mean, as far as like just basically how to use the controls, I mean, there's inventory and add-ons where like as you progress through the blood web, you can equip like certain tools to bring in, certain things to put in your toolbox or your med kit. Offerings will increase certain traits, or some of them will specifically send you to certain locations if they're burned, or increase the likelihood rather. That's pretty much
that's
the
if you want to
premise.
use any of those add-ons. I mean, I don't have any, so I can't use any.
I don't have a ton since I just prestige, but I'll throw on a sealed envelope to get 25 bonus blood points in all categories. Oh, I'm not running any perks. Fuck.
They fucking gave me like 250,000 blood points just for
They did
signing
that
into
to me
the
too.
game.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, just fucking use all of those. Just use all of them. Go through and just fucking use all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I don't know if I want to do it all right now, but yeah, I'm just like blowing through the levels.
Yeah, with the bigger updates they've done, they've given everyone just a fuck ton of extra blood points.
Yeah, that's how I prestiged mine.
Okay.
Yeah, just go through. You'll have a bunch of stuff you can use. Plus, you'll have more perks that you can, more perk slots you can use as well.
This is like the weirdest trophy I've ever earned. You went through and unlocked a bunch of shit that we told you could have. Thanks.
Good job. About fucking time, you bumblefuck.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop there at level 9 for now. Loadout. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. That's what that is. Sure.
Just keep in mind, anything that you bring, if you die this round, you lose that permanently.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world for some of those things.
Yeah. So throughout the blood web, you'll come across more items that are more rare. So like you'll come across like brown and yellow like medkits and shit, and like those are typically like they're not that important. Like everyone loses them. But like if you're getting like purple and green and red like items, you should definitely make sure to use those and accept that if you lose them, it's your fault. Or just don't fucking die.
Okay.
Some of the tools have perks you can add to them that mitigate the loss of them if you die, but not all of them. But just bear in mind, if it's a yellow toolbox or a medkit, or if it's brown, like, it's okay. They're garbage anyway.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's all I got so far. The best thing I have is a sponge.
Yep, and that's fine. I blew all of my good shit before I prestige, so I don't have anything.
So I'm gonna take a dab before we actually play the game. How long does it take from when I ready up to when it?
It'll take a little
now?
bit. Ready
No,
up.
No. Don't tell him to ready up now.
Do I have
ready up
a minute
when
and a
you're
half?
Done?
That's how long it takes.
No.
Okay.
You do not.
Okay.
At this time of the
heating
day,
up right
you
now.
do not have it. Like, the queues for Dead by Daylight fluctuate depending on when you play and at what time.
Okay.
During the day at about this time, your queue times are tiny. So, like, do not ready up if you are not fully prepared to go immediately into a match.
Okay. Yeah, we're like a minute out now.
No, you're good. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Like, usually, like, once it hits about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's when the queue times start to get real low. So, like, you can ready up and easily be waiting for, like, 5 minutes to get into a round before you actually, like, are thrown in. But usually about now, as soon as you ready up, if you're single or otherwise, you'll pretty much get into one within seconds or, like, a minute. A minute is probably the longest I've waited, like, midday.
Okay.
Watch, we're gonna ready up and then we're not gonna have a round. And
Yeah,
it's gonna
right.
be great.
After all of that.
It's like, listen, I play it enough, and like, there's always that point in my day, because I usually start streaming at about 4. Usually by about 8 is when my queue times start to go down the toilet. And I'm like, alright, perfect. Well, I guess it's a good thing. I'm slowly trying to roll back the stream now.
Okay, we should be good now. Worst case scenario, I'm just like standing still for 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Listen, I've done that plenty of times too. Watch, ready? We're gonna have to pay attention now. We're gonna be sitting here. Just wait.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
Yep. There you go.
Nice.
More?
Not bad, not bad.
We fight! Stay frosty. Oh, another bang man! What is your rank there, Ben?
Nope, they're changing.
That's fair.
Oh, did they just pull out?
Oh, I think they did.
Damn.
She did not want to share the Fang Min. Alright, I guess we're gonna be sitting here. There we go! Glory Strode. Perfect. Ooh, she's got one of the fucking anniversary, like, med kits. That's cool. No, I don't want to send you a friend request. I wanted to look at your profile. Get out of here.
So I just remember that I changed the audio levels, like, recently, so you guys are probably a bit louder than usual. It doesn't seem too bad, but yeah, hopefully it's not too bad.
I'll try really hard not to get spooked.
No, you're fine. I just need to turn you down if that happens.
I don't usually, but like the last couple times I played with like my bigger group of friends, I like.
Nope, I just can't play this game anymore.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
I am just not allowed to play this fucking game anymore.
I swear to God, if you listen, here's the deal. You need to figure out what to do with your PlayStation, man.
I can't take it apart. I don't have the right tools. Maybe if I go to AutoZone today, I can find some torque sets that help me take it apart and really fucking clean it out. But
Why?
Yeah, it immediately as it started.
Your fucking PlayStation.
Because we can't. We don't have
there are other GameStops. There's another GameStop other than the one you work at.
Online, we don't have any. In stores, we don't have any.
Ian.
They'll let you replace it if, like,
yeah, I could
if
replace
they were in stock?
but even my warehouse is completely out. Like even my warehouse,
Listen, I'll fight with you not on. I'll fight with you not on stream. That's fine. Like, whatever.
I just don't understand why this is happening.
It doesn't fucking matter. Like that's not the point.
I mean, yeah, I understand the frustration, definitely. Do you have like a normal PS4 or a PS4 Pro?
No, he has a PS4 Pro.
shit.
Yeah, like, we've had this PlayStation Pro for less than a year. And here's the thing, his PlayStation chugs through most games.
Yeah, I just don't.
You have a shitty PlayStation Pro, it's fine. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I do. I fucking do. I straight up do. I'm gonna see who's working. Hey, excuse me. I'm gonna see who's working today. I'm gonna text them. See what's up.
So did it just cancel the whole match because he was
Yeah,
canceled?
so
Okay.
what will happen is the game used to not do this, and it does now because, like, it
That's
automatically
nice.
handicaps you if, it automatically handicaps you, because, so here's generally how the game works. What will happen is, if it cannot get a full amount of, like, all 4 survivors, and you can only do 3, it'll take the amount of generators that you start with at the beginning of the round that you have to finish, and take 1 away. So if you have 3 players, because you can't get 4, it'll go from 5 generators you have to do to 4. But once you start the round and somebody drops out, it used to just automatically still give you 5. Now, when somebody drops out before the round starts, it'll automatically cancel the match, whoever it was. Just so there's not the automatic handicap of, well, now you guys still have an extra generator despite the fact that there are only 3 of you. So it's nice, but, like, it only does that at the beginning of the round. So if somebody rage quits, like, as soon as they get in, like, you're still fucked. You still have 5 generators. But if it happens before then, it will be like, oh no, whole thing's canceled, we'll throw you into a new one.
Yeah. If it... I would honestly just prefer, the whole thing be canceled than even to have, 1 less generator. Rather just have a full team and the full challenge.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. The problem is if you can't find, like, especially at night, if your queues are super low anyway and you can't get a full team of survivors, like, and you still want to play, it'll be like, okay, well, sure, here you go. Here's, like, 2 less generators because there are only 2 of you against 1 killer. Like,
Okay.
it tries really hard to balance itself out, just depending on how many people want to play. So that way it's not impossible for you to do it with less, but the optimal is you have 5 generators or you have 4 people. Optimally.
Can we still make any progress in Final Fantasy in 17 minutes?
Not 17 minutes, but well, no. By the time I get my PlayStation back up and running, it'll be 10 minutes. So, and the next thing we have to do is the Cloister of Trials, which this is the most annoying and longest Cloister of Trials in the whole game. So we wouldn't be able to make any meaningful progress.
Well, shit. Okay. So, is your PlayStation just pooping out on Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, it's like a. So I got and platinumed Ghost of Tsushima, and that went completely fine. Like I mean, like, there was one time where it was like, oh, the PlayStation is too hot, but it didn't automatically turn my PlayStation off.
Yeah, but you also had to run it with your stereo turned completely off, and it sounded like a train that I could hear from this room.
Yeah, and now it's
so, like,
then,
don't
like
say
I
it
used to
ran
play
perfectly, because it didn't.
I used to be able to run Dead by Daylight just fine, but now it's refusing to even let me in a game. And the problem is, when you load into a game is when it's, like, requires the most energy for the PlayStation 4, but even Ghost of Tsushima doesn't make my PlayStation run nearly as hard as loading into Dead by Daylight.
My PlayStation does not run as hard as yours does when it tries to load into Dead by Daylight, so I don't think it's the game. I think it's your PlayStation.
And there's no settings or anything that this could be affected?
Not really. Like, we've tried to futz with all of his, like, settings to see if it's just, like, they're running too high or something, but it just won't.
Yeah, it just straight won't.
Because that's the thing, I have a PlayStation 4 Slim, and Ian just got a relatively new, like, PlayStation 4 Pro, like, within the last year. And I've heard his PlayStation chug through things. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it running so hard? My PlayStation, like, initially when it boots up Dead by Daylight, chugs a little bit, but then, like, once it gets through, it's usually just the initial cutscene, just because it's probably the nicest looking thing in the game. But once I get into the main menu and anything else, like, I have no other issues. But, like, fucking anytime I hear Ian's game try to do anything, especially in Dead by Daylight, I'm like, wow, you're trying really hard. It's like the little train that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, and dude, it's loud. I had one time, I think somebody heard it on my stream, and they're like, what's going on, dude? Are you okay? And I'm like, no, maybe my window's open. So I got up and checked my window, and I was like, that doesn't sound like my window. And I went out, and Ian's just on his PlayStation, and he's got his headphones on, because, like, his PlayStation could not handle having the stereo and, like, it running Ghost of Tsushima all at once.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
What it is.
It sounds like it is just like the console, but it's cool that you have the option to like swap it out.
Yeah, I got it through my work. That's something that GameStop offers, but the problem is we don't have like any. So I mean, I texted Richard. I'm probably gonna call him after this to call him and be like, or call the store and just be like, hey, so mine's starting to take a shit, and I need it replaced. Are there any in the area? I will drive there, and if there are none in the area, are there any online? And if they are online, I'll fucking bring it in today, and then have one shipped to the house, and I'll just be without my PlayStation for a week.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Maybe not even right now, but what other like chill games could we play together on PlayStation?
Well, there's Fall Guys if you want to play Fall Guys.
It has to be crossplay because I have it on PC.
Oh, God damn it.
They don't have that yet. But yeah, that is a great option for like a chill game, and it's also like zero commitment. You know, like.
Yeah.
From the get-go, the first time I play it, I have everything required to, like, win, and everything that, like, a player that has been playing for 100 hours has, you know, except for just, like, experience. It's not, yeah. But, yeah, can't do that yet. Do you guys have Last of Us by chance? One?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
I think I got it free during some PlayStation Plus. I can't remember that.
Because if so, I've always wanted to try the multiplayer out. I'm not sure, like, really...
I don't know if those servers are still open.
That's a good question.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. That's a good question.
I might just, like, try and launch a game right now. Have you guys ever played that? The multiplayer?
Not on Last of Us.
Yeah.
We had Last of Us for a minute, and then ended up getting rid of our PlayStation at the time, and we just didn't ever get it back. I don't know. I liked it. I just was not.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did we get that for the PlayStation 4, or did we get that for the PlayStation 3?
Ooh, I might have got it for the No, it was PlayStation 4. Maybe. Oh shit! Now I can't think of it. Fuck.
I think we ended up getting Last of Us Part 3, Dark Souls 2, and Destiny, the first one, on PlayStation 3 when we got that. And then when Bloodborne came out, we were like, well, fuck, we need the PlayStation 4, and just traded it in.
Yeah, no, that's right. We traded it in. You're right. We absolutely did.
Well, yeah, I'm also down to like play maybe a smaller amount of like a more intensive game, like a shooter or a FromSoft game, but.
And Ian has no shortage of those.
Yes.
Yeah, like. One of these days, definitely want to give Bloodborne another shot. But yeah, also like Warzone.
And news, we got a truck yesterday.
What?
We got a truck.
Yeah, we bought a car.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So we actually have a vehicle that's ours that we can use now. After this, well, after I call my store, I'm going to go pick up stuff because
use it.
yeah, I'm going to use it. and I'm gonna go pick up some stuff to install a radio because the person who sold to us the radio got stolen out of the car. So I'll just replace it. It's not that hard. It's pretty cheap too.
Hell yeah. Okay. Do you mind if I ask how much it was?
It was $3K.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
Yeah, I think my car was like 2,000.
Finally have a vehicle of our own, which I'm super stoked about.
Hell yeah. What kind of truck is it?
It's a 1997 Ford F-150.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, what year again? I'm looking it up.
97.
1997.
Okay. Sweet. The front of it looks just like the Explorer that I almost got. Like as a teenager, that my mom was just like, "You're totally gonna get this car," and then when it finally came time for me to have that car, she was like, "I'm totally gonna sell this car."
Oh, dude, isn't that the worst?
Yeah, it's
You're
great.
like, come on.
Yeah. What about XCOM?
XCOM's pretty chill. I guess I can pick that up if I can find a copy. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's not multiplayer though.
Apex is another one we could just do like a small matchup
Oh
sometime.
yeah. Yeah, do like a matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
When my dad came up to visit, I showed him a game because, for reference, the most modern game that he has played is Resident Evil 5 for the 360.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's the most modern game he's currently going through right now.
Uh-huh.
So when I showed him what Apex was, and I showed him a couple of games, afterwards he was like,
It was so much fun.
That was the fastest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, there's a lot going on,
Yeah,
especially
like,
in
yeah, dude,
Apex.
it's fucking.
It's busy.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. So, I mean, I found one. You're not particularly gonna like it. It's a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Okay.
It's 1 terabyte. It is, in fact, a Star Wars Battlefront edition.
Oh.
It
Which
is,
is
in
fine.
fact, a Star Wars.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna be sold on that.
Yeah,
No,
who
but
is?
if it's the only one, then I'll do it.
I mean, like, there are others. I was trying to see if you had any other option other than Glacier White.
Yeah, and the white one's fine. Well, in-store ordering online has access to way more than we do, just from the website. Just because we get first pickings to make sure customers are taken care of first.
Totally. I mean, yeah, the Glacier White is also 1 terabyte. There's only 1 2 terabyte that comes up, and it's not for sale. It just
Oh
fucking...
yeah, that 2 terabyte one was a super limited edition one. I don't even think we take it